everybody has their part. She learned so much about the garden, and her mom loves working in the garden. Dad's like the water guy. He's like board of water supply for us, you know. He's put in all the water lines and so that we can have drip lines through the garden and just make life easier up here in general. With Tyler, like he loves to hunt, he loves to fish, and you know, so he takes care of the animals. And so every morning, like him and his wife and his kids will go out there, and I don't really know what I do. I just I'm all over the joint. I'm like the construction guy, I guess. I build the structures and I help. Farm. And I farm too, yeah. Build a nice pool deck for Ashley. Sustainability is key here in Hawaii. It's interesting because most people would be like, oh, I'm gonna stay right by the beach. But for us, we wanted to move up here.
See how this week goes.
3 years ago, I never would have thought that we could, or even thought about being self-sustainable. I'm usually up by like 5:30, make my coffee, walk out on my deck, take a look at the good, beautiful view, maybe say a couple prayers, you know, and then it's kind of out there working on the land.
Sustainability has been huge for me and my family. It's been extremely rewarding to be able to grow, you know, make a salad out of the veggies you've grown, not wasting any veggies, even if it's a little scrap or a stem or anything. Tomatoes that fell on the ground, that all goes to feed something, whether it's, you know, chickens, ducks, sheep, rabbits, you don't waste anything. Everything's a cycle.
We know exactly what we're feeding them, so we know what the meat we're eating or the eggs we're eating. We know the seeds that we've chose to grow.
Yeah.
It's not like an awesome thing, like when it comes time and, you know, we have to like harvest the chickens. But at the end of the day, like, we know exactly what we put into those chickens, you know? We put organic feed, we feed them veggies from the garden. When it comes time, we just try and give all the animals the best possible life. But it's rewarding when, you know, you raise them up and then, you know, we harvest them and then we can feed our family. Surfing is extremely positive, you know. For me, it's like the love I have for surfing is massive. Special thing to be able to grow up as a, you know, and be a professional surfer. For me, like straight out of high school, straight into professional surfing. So I never got educated above high school. So it was one of those things where, like, you know, surfing was my school. I started surfing when I was 7 years old at Barbers Point over on the west side, and you know, I embraced the surfing and loved the surfing, and you know, I had all my friends I grew up with, Keikoa and Jason Shibata and Sean Moody and Zenyo Shifuku and Fred Patachia, all the boys I grew up surfing, that's when I met them.
I met Joel growing up surfing at Barbers Point. Joel's always a happy, smiley, fun, honest kind of guy, and he really attracts people to him.
Living in Haleiwa was really awesome. We were right across the street from Ali'i's. Joel goes surfing all the time. And then we had kids, would take them to the beach. You know, the day-to-day chores were just cleaning the house and things like that, like pretty simple. And all our free time was spent at the beach.
We like to surf with him. It's fun, it's super cool to surf with him, and I just surf with him a lot out the back stuff. What about you, Asher?
I surf in the inside with my other friends. It's lots of fun. I made a doghouse. This wooden one.
The decision was real easy to move up to Waialua. We fell in love with the beauty of this place, and you know, God blessed our family with this land. And I was looking online and I actually found this old office trailer. I have no background in construction or building or anything like that, so I had to kind of ask my friend to help me with certain things and teach me how to build stuff. It took us probably about 1 year because we were so content with living right across the street from the beach in Haleiwa, surfing every day. And so we'd be like, oh yeah, let's go work on the trailer once a week, you know? In reality, you can't get anything done in working 1 day a week. But as we moved up here, we're like, we have all this land here. Why not grow our own food? Why not raise our own animals?
I started looking online, and it was like a farm school that they were offering by UH, and I decided to apply to it, and just kind of sparked this passion for what we're doing now.
So we converted an office trailer into a 2-bedroom house, kitchen, bathroom, deck off the front. I go fishing a lot. I've been fishing from when I was younger. My dad taught me how. Another way of living off the land.
This one I was surfing randomly at Waikiki. Like, the roots are already growing.
Oh, that's cool. Did you grow this one?
Asher, he's in 1st grade, and he loves to just go around the farm and find different things that he can plant. He'll take little cuttings of my plants and ask me if he can have it for his garden, and those things are really fulfilling to me.
We have carrots and green beans and green onions and kale and collards and cherry tomatoes and succulents and Hawaiian chili pepper and cucumbers.
We have flowers too, and we made a garden. What we did was we grabbed cardboard and put it on the floor, and then put compost all over, and then put our seeds in and plucked it in, and then we have seeds. We have starting seeds up at the top, and then seeds stuff that are growing, and then we pick it and then we eat it.
These kids are being raised up outside. Sometimes they can go and build their little clubhouse on the hillside and we won't see them for 3 hours.
Okay, group meeting. Yeah. I do worry about like the things that they're doing, but at the same time they're living and learning skills naturally for life, and that they wouldn't have maybe learned in our house at Haleiwa.
I walk through the veggie patch every morning, grab kind of the vegetables that are more wilting or some that are touching the ground that we wouldn't want to sell or eat ourselves, or have like a lot of bugs in it because we're organic, so we don't spray any pesticides, so there's more pests.
There's always a different pest that's introduced to Hawaii and you don't know what it is, or, you know, so you're always kind of learning.
There's a lot of natural remedies that we can do, whether it's neem oil or diatomaceous earth that we can put on the plants. That helps, you know, tamper the bugs and the pests. But that's for, as all organic farms are, that's the biggest hurdle. But everything tastes better, so it's absolutely worth it and a lot better for you.
They taste like cucumbers.
Living on the farm brings a lot of challenges, especially because we are off the grid. We rely on solar. When you live on like a farm like this, it's like if the electricity goes out, then you have to go figure it out. If the water's not working, I have to go up there and figure out what's going on.
Cutting down on fuel use, moving towards more solar energy and electric cars. We're fully off the grid here, so solar, it can be done. Moving more towards that, which the state is doing, I think will you know, go leaps and bounds for having a fully sustainable Hawaii.
I still love to fit in a surf session in the morning and then come back, and it can get overwhelming when it's super hot out there. We built a pool and a deck around it, so like, you know, we can go relax and have lunch out there, and in the evening we're either barbecuing out here, or now like our family as a whole is together more than ever.
Even if you don't come from the background, we can do our best to grow our own food in our little backyard, or, you know, our balcony. It doesn't have to be a farm.
We're in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, and we rely so much on it, you know, importing stuff, bringing in a lot of our food, but sustainability, like we can grow and we can do everything here, right here on the island. Our goal is to just keep on putting more fruit trees in the ground and keep growing the veggie garden and just keep expanding as we go, and the ultimate goal is actually, like, you know, my brother-in-law, he recently moved his family up here, and then the ultimate goal is to get my mom and dad, my wife's mom and dad up here, and they were gonna build a nice big house, and then we can be a fully self-sustainable farm and kind of just like almost like a ranch. So that's the goal.
This all started maybe, I would say 4 years ago. The chickens are probably laying some eggs right now.